Welcome to the Evan Studio. Today I'll be showing you how to make this easy balloon gift package, and it all starts with an electric balloon inflator and a sizer box. Most of the package will be made up of 12-inch link balloons, and these are special because in addition to the nozzle, it has a tail on the opposite end, so we can tie these end to end in long chains. All of the link balloons in this project will be inflated and sized to 9 inches in diameter using a sizer box. For quick assembly, I inflate 2 balloons at the same time and then size them both to 9 inches in diameter, and then tie them together into a pair by wrapping the nozzles around twice and tying them in a knot. All of the link balloons in today's project will be sized to 9 inches and tied into pairs. Take 2 green link balloon pairs and tie them end to end with those tail ends sticking out from either pair. Now you want to tie these nice and snug so that the balloons are touching each other. This will give us a chain of 4 link balloons. Continue adding more link balloon pairs until we have 8 link balloons all tied together in a long chain. Then you're going to take the tail of the first and last balloon of that chain and tie them together to create a ring of 8 balloons. Repeat this step until you have 3 of these 8 link balloon rings. The gift package is held together with 5-inch balloon pairs. Now you can either use a hand pump or you can use an electric timer pump to inflate all of these 5-inch balloons to 4 inches in diameter and then tie them into pairs. In total, you'll need 12 green pairs and 14 red pairs. For the corners of the package, you'll need a 9-inch green link balloon pair, and on each end of it, you're going to add a 4-inch balloon. Now to help save a little bit of knot tying, I'm going to inflate that 4-inch balloon and tie the nozzle directly to the tail end of the link balloon. That way I don't have to tie an extra knot. Add another 4-inch balloon to the opposite side and then make 4 of these in total for our package. For the ribbon, you'll need to tie 8 link balloons together end to end in a long chain. Then repeat this process so you have 2 8-link chains in red. I'm going to start assembling the package starting at the bottom. Take the 2 red 8-link chains and overlap the 2 chains right in the center so that they look like an X. Press the chains against each other so that all the nozzles are touching between those 2 chains, and then join them together using a red 4-inch pair. If you need to add some weight to the bottom of your package, you can replace one of these 4-inch balloons with a double stuffed water balloon. Slip 1 balloon of the 4-inch pair around the underside of where those 2 link balloon chains meet. Bring it back up with the nozzles of both link balloon chains captured between those 2 4-inch balloons. Then twist those 2 4-inch balloons around each other, securing everything together. Leave one of the 4-inch balloons on top of the chains and push the other 4-inch balloon on the underside of the chains. Take a green link balloon ring and attach it to the red chains 1 balloon from the center point that we just created. Press the nozzles between 2 green balloons against the nozzles of the red chain, flip the red chain upright, and then you're going to take a 4-inch red pair, slip it around the joint between the ring and the chain so that all of those are captured between the 2 4-inch balloons. Twist those 2 4-inch balloons around each other and then orient them so they're in line with the red balloon chain. Now you're going to rotate the entire design until you get to the next red balloon chain. You're going to join the ring and the chain together by counting 2 green balloons over, and the joint after that second green balloon is where you're going to join to the red balloon chain 1 balloon out from the center of the red balloon chains. Now just like we did the last joint, you're going to take that 4-inch pair, slip it around the joint, and then twist those 2 balloons around each other, securing everything together. Orient the 4-inch balloons so they'd sit on top of each other, rotate the design, and repeat this process until all 4 of the red chains are pointing upwards. It's important to note that the placement of those 4-inch balloons defines the shape of this package. By having 2 of them on the outside edge of the link balloons, that's going to help push those red link balloons upwards and define the lower edge of the package. Take the second link balloon ring and attach it to the link balloon chains 1 red balloon up from where we just attached it to the last ring. Join the ring and the chains together using another red 4-inch pair, but this is going to be the flat side of the package. So place 1 4-inch balloon on the outside of the package and push the other 4-inch balloon so it sits on the inside of the package. Rotate the design and count over 2 more green balloons and attach the red chain right in between that gap, making sure there's only 1 red balloon between the first ring and the second ring. If you'd like a little extra guidance while building this project, I have a set of written plans available in the description box below. These include step-by-step written instructions, full color illustrations, as well as a complete supply list to help you build this package in any color you'd like. You can find those digital plans as well as other resources linked in the description box below. Once all 4 red chains are attached to the second green ring, we're going to bring out the third green ring and attach it in the same way we did the first ring, making sure we leave both 4-inch balloons on the outside edge so we can create that corner of the top of our package. After I've attached the third ring, I'm going to take that last red link balloon of the chain and press it towards the center of the ring. The final link on all of these chains will make up the top of our package, which I'll finish in a later step. Right now, I'm going to make the side corners of the box by taking that special pair with the 4-inch balloons on either end and wrap that top 4-inch balloon over the joint between the top 2 green balloons of that ring, wrap it over, under, and then back up. And that will secure this pair to the top and the bottom of the package. So do the same thing on the bottom, wrap it under and up all the way around so it sits on the outside of the package. Then I'm going to join the middle joint to the second ring that we added using a green 4-inch pair. Now slip it around so all of those joints are captured between the 2 4-inch balloons and twist them around each other. Arrange these 2 balloons so that they both sit on the outside and the pair is sitting horizontally. Take another 4-inch green pair and wrap it around the topmost ring right where this single balloon is. By adding an extra pair in here, we'll make the nice sharp corners we need for this package. So I'm going to twist these 2 balloons around each other and then arrange them so that 2 balloons sit against the link balloon below and 1 balloon points upwards. I'm going to attach another pair on the bottom corner in the exact same way, but orient these balloons so that 2 balloons are sitting against the link balloon above and 1 balloon points down. I'm going to repeat these steps until I have all 4 corners of the package assembled and we can move on to finishing the top. Take the tail ends of 2 red chains opposite each other and tie them together in a double knot, pulling them nice and snug. Then do the same thing for the other 2 red chains so that they're secured with a knot. Take the 2 knots that we just tied and press them together so that they're touching. Then join them together with another red 4-inch pair, wrapping the pair all the way around, capturing both of these knots between them, twisting the 4-inch balloons around each other, and then leave 1 red balloon on top of the package and press 1 balloon down onto the inside of the package. This will give us a nice flat surface to attach our bow to. Inflate 8 red 260 balloons using a hand pump with 8 pumps of air or until there's about 1 inch of uninflated tail left on the end of that 260 balloon. Tie the nozzle off in a knot, and then we're going to bend the 260 in half and tie the nozzle to the remaining tail end of the balloon, creating a loop. Inflate and tie all 8 of the 260 balloons into these loops, and then I'm going to join 2 of the loops together with any remaining 260 tail by simply tying them together with a double knot. I'm going to repeat this step until all of my loops are tied into pairs. Next, I'm going to attach these pairs to the package, and I want the knot between these 2 pairs to sit right against the knot where all of those link balloons meet in the center. So take one of those loops and push it underneath 1 red link balloon and press it up from the underside so that the 260 tails that are tying those 2 loops together are sitting right against the nozzle of that link balloon. Then I'm going to take the 2 loops and twist them around each other to secure them in place. From here, I'll rotate the package and attach the rest of the 260 loops in the same manner, slipping one of the loops of the pair underneath the link balloon, pulling the pair up so that all the nozzles touch, and then twist the loops of the pair around each other. Once I have all 4 of my pairs attached, I'm then going to play with the placement of all those loops. You can have them so that they're all side by side and pointing really outward. You can have them overlapping or even twisted in between each other. Just take a few moments to play around with it until you're happy with how the bow is sitting. The finished package stands about 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide. They're lightweight, easy to move, easy to build, and can be made in any color scheme to fit your party or event. If you enjoyed this project, you should check out this video. And until the next time, remember, stay creative, everybody!